right, so this actually hits the spot on this video. Welcome everybody, cheers, cheers. I am a very avid craft beer man. So, let's talk about the Swarm. If you're an Iowa Hawkeye fan, collective, they are combining with a local brewery called Exile Brewery. So shout out to them. And they are doing a beer name, I guess you can say call it, whatever you want to call it, but it's called the Swarm beer. And it looks like the local brewery is going to be distributing it at least locally. And the cool thing about it is 20% of all proceeds of every beer that's sold, I believe, at least this is what they said, of this beer, of this Swarm beer, is gonna be given to the collective to help support all the athletes at the University of Iowa. So that is pretty cool. I think a lot of people, I don't know if they're thinking this is a big thing, not a big thing. If you look at the grand scheme of things, bigger things, it actually is. And I say that the reason being because college football and beer, college and beer, people, sports and beer in general, technically go hand in hand. So, and the cool thing about it, because I am a Hawkeye fan, and I'll be the first to tell you, I will purchase these beer. And the reason being is because knowingly 20% of it will go to the collective that will help support the athletes. You want more to it, but hey, man, they're getting a piece of the pie for the collective, giving it to the student athletes. And if they're, versus, yes, you can just donate to them directly. But if this is something I consume, this is something I enjoy, and then on top of that, I can help support them. Hell, shit, I'm freaking hella down to buy this beer and help support, especially a team that, I've grown to love since I was literally born. Since I can remember walking, I've been an Iowa Hawkeye fan, guys. So ever since that, and this is a chance for me to be able to, support the athletes and, and whatnot. I'm definitely down for that. Do I think it's game changing? It could be. I mean, we're going to see, because we're going to see, the amount of people who, who love craft beer, who love beer in general. And this is I believe they said the beer is going to be, I'm a big craft beer guy. So it's going to be more tailored, a lager, tailored for people who can, consume that, without the heavy alcohol content probably. And also the, the crazy taste, the bitterness or the fruit flavor, all that. It's going to be simple. More probably they say it's like a Coors Light-ish, Bud Light type of beer. So it's palatable to anybody type of lager. So just kind of give you guys a heads up on that. So like I said, I think it's a great opportunity for collectives to partner with a lot of, I guess you can say, almost any industry out there if they want to get people to support their specific teams. It's definitely, I haven't heard this yet. This was something I actually thought about a long time ago when they, not even from a collective part, but I was thinking like breweries. I never understood why, especially when they're slowly allowing alcohol to be served at these stadiums. I never understood why breweries, or never got in touch with these schools, especially when they started putting alcohol in these stadiums to sponsor the collectives or the student athletes in that sense, So this is a great shout out to the Iowa Collective, the Swarm. And like I said, if you're an Iowa Hawkeye fan, get out there, especially once this production of this beer, support them. Like I said, 20% of the proceeds go to the collective that helps support gaining, recruiting these students, athletes, and these players that come to your team. I get it. A lot of people are not fans of the NIL. A lot of people are not fans of these freaking collectives. I totally understand that. Everybody has their own opinion about it, whether good, bad, whether you're for it or against it, whatever the case may be. It's here. It's not going anywhere. So if you want to support your, student athletes, the players that are playing for your team, whether football, basketball, any sport, baseball, whatever the case may be, this will help support them. At least, like I said, 20% of your proceeds go there. So let's see if this grows. It would be so cool to see that this expands and grows bigger, that you'll see other schools, other collectives do this, because in a sense, if it's there, you might as well help the student athletes and these players get a piece of the collective portions for them to perform, for their school and everything. So like I said, I'm very interested to see how this is going to turn out. I think it's a positive thing in regards to the collective portion and paying the players or giving them a piece of the action. And I think this could lead to other sponsorships, other partnerships for collectives in other industries, whether it be automobiles, whether it be food industries. You know what? If they see that the drink industry is working, food industry, it could definitely, I can see it working. So like I said, this is something that I think it's the tip of the iceberg, and it's so cool that it's happening here in Iowa, central Iowa, and for a team that I love, the Iowa Hawkeye. So get out there if you're local, buy that Swarm beer from Exile Brewing Company, and like I said, help support the Iowa Hawkeye athletes and the collective there. So I'm excited, man. Like I said, I think this is the tip of the iceberg. I think they're gonna find out that this is a positive effect. And I can see other partnerships being created because of this for the collectives and for NIL and everything. So there you guys go. That's my thoughts on it. Hope you guys like this shit. And if you do, subscribe and cheers.